only way I can help you is by pointing you in the right direction. And that's what I do with my waist beads. So the product page is it says like personalized waist beads. I'm sure I'll include all that information, but you can personalize it like all the way. You can pick the colors you want, you can pick the design you want, like as far as if you want like sort of a color block like this. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna try and show you here, but sort of a color block like this one is, or like mixed like this one is. This is a color block too. It's blue, white, and you get to pick your crystals too, or you can tell me like what you need help with. I always use anxiety as an example. I have horrible anxiety, and I know of and I have some crystal beads that can help with anxiety. Not saying that these specifically do, but these are some of my beads. We got jade and dragon's blood. Where are we going? And tiger's eye. And two different kinds of jade. We got yellow jade and a pinkish jade. Those are dyed, I do believe. Oh, and little hematite hearts, because they're so cute. I'll put maybe like one piece of hematite on a tie-on waist bead. It's not the best to wear constantly, so I wouldn't put a lot, but really that would be something, if a person requests it, I'm gonna let them know. So by that I mean, if someone requests a crystal that I don't recommend they wear constantly, I'm gonna let them know that I would recommend it's a removable set. I recommend that it should be a removable set, and really at the end of the day, it's up to them. If they want to wear it, I'm gonna give them the information. They're gonna make that decision. And then what was I gonna say? Oh, and with each set, I include information about the crystals you picked or the crystals that I chose intuitively for your set. So any given crystal has like a ton of facts about it, or a ton of energies that it resonates with, or like there's a lot of information out there about any given crystal. And so I'm not going to pretend to give you a comprehensive guide on each crystal, but I can point you to a comprehensive guide after I give you some information that will be helpful as far as the concerns you brought me. So, yeah, I'm not a healer, but I do want to help you heal yourself. So, and I can point you in a direction. I grew up Christian in this country. In this country, I grew up Christian in the U.S. and I don't have anything negative to say about Christianity. Christianity helped me find God, but and I don't want anyone to think that Waistbeads or any of my products really will interfere with your beliefs. I know that the majority of my audience the majority of my clients are gonna come from Christian backgrounds, most likely, because I'm selling to women in the U.S. and the U.S. is a very Christian country, and so I believe in many paths, one truth. Christianity has a lot of truth in it. Jesus had a lot of awesome things to share, awesome, insightful things to share that he shared. So, I have respect for all religions that I have encountered. That doesn't mean I believe everything that they say. That doesn't mean I'm about to, do rituals related to that religion when I'm not devout or, devoted to it. But I just don't want people to think that my main products, the waist beads, the anklets, the chokers, that they'll interfere with your Christian beliefs, because they won't, especially not if you don't want them to. So, you know, the best way to do that is to create a personalized set instead of getting a set that's inspired by a goddess like these. And so, oh, one last thing. Okay, so, all right, so each end, you see this white bead here and this blue bead here. Those are called anchor beads. And so this, I have slip knots in right now. I'm just going to pull them out so you can see better what I'm talking about. So this is the entire length of the string, and I leave so much string because I have difficulty tying them, to be quite honest, on myself and on others. So I needed to give myself more string. And since I know that the majority of my clients this will probably be their first set of waist beads, I want them to have that security of having a lot of string as well. And so these are the anchor beads. And that's what they're called. They're called anchor beads because they're anchoring the ends of the set. And so mine are blue and white. I will always have blue and white. It won't be only blue, it won't be only white. They're blue and white because the goddess who spoke up for me, the Yoruba goddess, the goddess in the Ifa pantheon that spoke up for me when I did my spiritual work. It's the best way to summarize that. That was Yemoja. She is naturally a mother. She is a mother goddess. She is a feminine goddess, like of women, especially pregnant women. I don't think she counts as like the patron saint of women kind of thing. It's complicated. It's not complicated until you start incorporating all the different syncretic religions that came out of the slave trade from West Africa, from Africa. They took people from everywhere. So that's why it gets complicated in my brain, because I'm pulling information from multiple belief systems as opposed to Ifa, which I didn't delve deeply into. So it's not complicated, but she is a mother goddess. There's different stories related to her that I can share that I've learned, but that's who spoke up for me. That's who likes me the most, apparently. I recently learned most women because she speaks up for men too. So I recently learned like most people who she speaks up for also deal heavily with depression. Just seems to be a correlation. I don't know. You know, I've only heard this from one source at this point. But the other things that particular source described were like spot on as far as my personal life. So I mean, I don't know. I'm still in the process of learning. Learning is a continual process. So yeah, that's why I have blue and white anchor beads, because I am showing, oh gosh, what's the word? Veneration? I don't think veneration is the word I'm looking for. That I'm showing her thanks at the end of the day. Yeah. Those are the best words I can think of.